What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I will be talking about Wallgreens stock. I bought actually quite a decent amount of Wallgreens stock in the past 2 days. I would like to share why I bought Wallgreens stock, the news events pertaining to this, its fundamentals, and whether or not I will continue buying the stock. So let's get started. So as we can see, Walgreens is up around 1% on the daily chart with the maximum of around 2% around 9 a.m. Eastern time. On its 1 week, you can see it's down 3%, 1 month around 7, 3 month around 15, and the 1 year it's down 27%. If we take more a holistic picture, we can see it's just sharply trending down and it's down around 57%. So, what is Walgreens? Well, I believe everyone knows what Walgreens are, but Walgreens is a pharmaceutical drugstore service type of company. So, I would consider this a duopoly with CVS, as CVS and Walgreens make up around 85% of all drugstores in the United States. I really like this company, and I would like to show you why. So there are many ways to determine whether a company is a good buy or not, but some of the main key concepts of understanding whether a company is good to buy in terms of valuations, I would say the number one source or term that I use would probably be revenue. As we can see, revenue was on a consistent uptrend and it spiked in 2015 due to additions of assets and liabilities, which we will talk about in the next slide. However, this revenue does concern me after this 48% yearly growth in 2015. We've seen quite a stagnation. And if we go to the gross profits, we see that profits have been stagnating like crazy with a really big drop of around 13% the past quarter. I think that's why shares have been down. The market's mainly focusing on growth stocks, and Walgreens is often overlooked. However, I believe that these companies will provide consistent cash flow. And since we can determine that the gross profit is still positive, that's still very good news for us. So if we go to the EBITDA, we can see again it's been significantly declining since 2019. If we go back to stock price, we can see it has been down significantly in the past couple of years. There's a reason why their EBITDA is low, their gross profits are low, their revenue is stagnating, and yeah, if we go to their assets, total assets doesn't tell us much, but there are three things which are really important. I would say cash on hand, especially in this environment. As you can see, their cash on hand is less than a billion, must be even lower now due to COVID. Their long-term debt, again, I'm not a very pretty number. Their market cap's around 36 billion. So if you have 12 billion, that's around a third of your market cap just in long-term debt. Total liabilities, I think there's improvement here. Walgreens in the past has tend to reduce their debt, and as you can see, there are small declines in debt. I think that's why it's one of the most major reasons why that the share has been constantly going down is because they keep on adding liabilities. However, they do still have a good safe payout ratio, and yeah. Now let's talk about whether I'll be buying the stock or not. So believe it or not, even though there's been a consistent downturn, I am a buyer of the stock. At a 32 billion market cap, I believe that this company is under book value. I believe that pharmaceutical stores like CVS and Walgreens will have a nice decade in the future. I believe this is the decade of cyclicals where oil, aerospace, pharmaceutical companies, value stocks will outperform growth. But again, that's my opinion. So far, it has not worked that way. So why I like Walgreens is, well, before they have a good history, overall they'll be here for the next 100, 200 years. And say if you want like a band-aid or you want medicine, you can't Amazon Prime that, or you can't use another e-commerce website. Even if it's like 4 to 5 hour delivery systems, you still can't do it. If there's an emergency, you need medicine, you usually go to Walgreens, CVS, or Walmart, and Walgreens and CVS is usually the closest by stores. And yeah, I also believe that Walgreens is making use of their cash on hand. In the past, I've made investments where, like Medical Village, where you can directly visit doctors at the Walgreens store, so that saves people money and it gives Walgreens a nice pay cut from the transaction that happened. It is an S&P aristocrat. Their payout ratio is still pretty stable, and they pay me a 5% yield, which is absolutely great. They've been here for over 100 years. I believe they'll last 100 years plus. I believe this is a good stock to buy. I think the stock will easily be 100 plus in the next 10 years. I think this is just a really good stock to have. Thank you guys for watching. Please let me know what you think down in the comments. I know this is not one of the best, stocks. It's not an Apple, not a Microsoft, but certainly keep in mind, as S&P went higher, this went lower. So that's something interesting. All right, thank you for watching. Have a good day.